Hi there, all awesomenesses around the world. Greetings to you all from Oslo, Norway. This is Alka from Glad Sharpa, and I'm here today going to be talking around law of attraction, not about law of attraction, but around law of attraction. And I'm very grateful. I thank you for being here, and I love that you are giving time and devotion, dedication, energy to this part of your journey here on earth. I'm sorry, I'm having a cough. So sorry for the disturbance in between. And starting with these laws, the most popular and famous of universal laws is the law of attraction. And this leads to a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of loss of faith in these laws. This is why I wished to create a video like this. Now, there are a lot of laws. We have physical laws which govern life on earth. These laws are, for example, law of gravity, which we all know about. And living here on earth, we are all made familiar and obey this law at all times and learn different ways of playing with it, manipulating it. But we know that this law exists no matter what. And similarly, there are a number of universal laws which govern all life. And these laws, whether these are the physical laws governing life on earth or these universal laws, we know they are at play at all times. The universal laws we don't know so much about, though they govern our lives very strongly, very powerfully, and most of us are completely unaware of them. There's the law of divine oneness, there's the law of cause and effect, there's a law of polarity, there's a law of rhythm, there's a law of gender, etc., etc., etc. And thanks to the book, The Secret, we know about this law of attraction, and it has become very popular. And people who have read The Secret and maybe a couple of other books, a number of other books, feel that they master this law. But as we journey into greater understanding of metaphysical world, the metaphysical knowledge, we must realize, recognize, and respect that this is a journey. Much of this knowledge has already been shared in various holy books, yet we just read these holy books. We've not so much understood them. We've not implemented this knowledge as much. Partially because societies or the world's programming gained more importance in our lives. We gave it just more importance. Whereas these laws are governing life as it is. They are at play at all times. And we, not knowing about them, are not able to create the lives we were meant to. We are powerful in our beings. We have immense innate power, but we have never recognized this power. We haven't been familiarized with this power because we've not given it so much importance. We've not known about it either. So reading one book on law of attraction, for example, The Secret, is like, or any book on spirituality or metaphysical knowledge. There's no 101 spirituality and metaphysical knowledge. There's no crash course in metaphysical knowledge and spirituality. It is a journey. And many people, they lose faith reading one or few of these books. And because they don't get into the depth of this, they lose their faith in this law and forget that this law governs no matter what happens. And it's been at play ever since we were born, and is going to be at play as long as we live and as long as there's life. So it's not about us having faith in it or not. It's just like, when you throw something, you throw a cup or you throw a stone, no matter whether you believe in the law of gravity or not, the law of gravity is at play. Whatever you throw is going to be falling down to the ground. So this is a lifelong study to master this field, and just like the more you study, the more the deeper you go into any field of life, the better you become. You don't become a doctor out of reading a 101 in medicine or a crash course in medicine. You don't become a mechanic out of reading one book or two books or three books. These are lifelong journeys, and the more you're practicing, the better you're getting. The same goes for parenthood. You can't read about parenthood from a book and think that you know all that's needed to be known about parenting. So this is a lifelong journey, and it is an individual journey. And as I've experienced, I started this journey more than a decade ago, sometime in 2008-ish. And I've just gone deeper and deeper into it. I started with The Secret, and The Secret just barely touches the surface. Yes, what's written in The Secret is true, but you have to go deeper into it to understand these laws. And many of us, we need time to study these laws. Others will understand it just by reading The Secret, and that's because this knowledge has been within them, and they've been aware of it all along. The Secret has just allowed them to practice it, to implement it. For others, we need to read more, we need to study more, we need to practice more, we need to implement more. And the deeper I have gone into this, the more I realize that we are extremely powerful beings, but we are not connected with our innate powers. And Glad Sherpa's mission, in the name of the company in itself, conveys what the mission is, and that is to lead you to your greatest happiness, to lead each individual to their innate powers. That's what's Glad Sherpa's mission. And the more knowledge we gain, it makes no difference until we're implementing it and gaining experience from using this knowledge and practicing whatever we're learning, and that leads us to wisdom. So most importantly, this is a journey where we need to gather and master this knowledge, this practice, these laws, and most importantly also implement them into our daily lives. And without that, we're not getting anywhere. Knowing how to drive a car does not get you from A to B. Actually sitting in the car and driving the car itself will get you from A to B. The knowledge won't. Likewise, we need to use these laws, we need to practice them, we need to implement, gain experience, and then gain the wisdom that lies within all of these laws, and then releases our innate powers, which we are not connected with at present, most of us. So don't lose your faith. Keep on moving deeper, and once you've started this journey, it's a beautiful and magical journey. It makes life so beautiful, so magical. And I wish you the best on this journey, and I'll be sharing more videos along the way, just to keep lifting your spirits and connecting you to your innate powers. Till next time, have an awesome time ahead. Bye.